Go through.
Nope.
Yeah.
Heard that bitch in pieces though.
Huh?
But they did say part of it is like inside my bone. Said they gonna have to scrape away some of the bone and dig it out.
Oh, I need to cut it. Nah. I'm about to get you together.
Let's see how much that shit is.
I'm ready for you too.
Alright.
Oh, we got the new Jordan.
I had those Jordans that they were black, but they had the purple and they had the red on them.
Yeah, I don't even know. I bought them because they was there, man.
They still in the store?
They was like the day after.
The day after?
I just walked in Snipes and got them.
No, he did good. I'm sure they're not now. I wish I would have did it.
I was in Ann Arbor.
Yeah, okay.
I wanted the ones for real.
You said some.
The gray and black ones with all the writing on them. Rebellion
yeah.
ears.
Yeah. Finger got infected. One of y'all hairs got in my finger.
I seen you post that shit.
My fingers hurt.
It actually got infected.
I did a whole YouTube video. I didn't post it. Yeah, it's infected. It's healing now. That's why I'm about to put the
Damn.
glove on. You see it healing?
Yeah.
That's gross.
Yeah. And you can actually see the hair.
It's still in there?
Yeah.
Oh, yuck.
Yuck. And then it's visible now. You can see it through the nail.
Damn.
I'm like, man, who hair is that?
You couldn't get it out.
No, it's in there. It's in my motherfucking nail. Doctor said, motherfucker got grow out and cut that motherfucker.
Oh, yuck. Seems like that shit could have soaked out, baby.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. But nah, that way. Still in there, but it's not infected no more.
Damn.
I had to take antibiotics, like 4 pills a day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, big pills, horse pills.
Yeah.
You know if it's supposed to rain tomorrow? Probably not. It's gonna rain all month, probably.
Yeah, we supposed to get snow showers this week.
Snow showers.
Hell yeah.
That's crazy. Michigan.
Yep, it's gonna rain tomorrow.
Alright guys, today we doing the taper sides in the back, keeping everything low, all even for the 360 waves, guys. Yes sir.
Cutting up, gang.
Cutting up, gang. We're gonna keep everything low, even all the way around, taper sides in the back. We're gonna line up the beard as if it was big and wide, and we're not gonna even use the clippers, just the razor and the liners for the beard, guys. But we will cut down his mustache and use the liners as well as with the clippers. It's the only time we're gonna use the clippers on his face. And what you see me doing now, guys, right now, I'm cleaning up the neck, making sure all loose hairs is cleaned off the nape. That way, when I'm tapering the back, it's gonna be really sharp and nice. If I clean the nape first, now I'm creating a guideline after I cleaned up the nape. When it comes to blending, guys gonna have to do a lot of adjusting. I'm using the Andy's Gold Fade Masters, so for the blending, guys, we're gonna do a lot of adjusting, going up and down with the adjuster on the Andy's Fade Masters, guys. You want to make sure your blend is nice. Don't rush it. That way when you use your liners, everything is going to come out and it's going to all flow.
Cutting up, gang. Yeah.
starting to taper the sides, guys.
Yeah.
I have the Andy's Fade Masters wide open,
Boy.
going against the grain and going with the grain. Create my ball spot with my Babyliss liners. And now I'm just cleaning up the ball spot that I created with my Babyliss liners with my Andy's Masters.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. And what I did to the right side, I will do to the left side to make sure both sides are congruent and the same.
Okay.
You do not want one taper side higher than the next.
Boy.
You want it the same, guys. Yeah. So here I'll repeat the same steps that I did. Opening the Gold Andy's Masters wide open, creating a guideline.
Yeah. Boy.
Just double checking to see how. Yes, sir. Yeah. Just a small little taper before I start cutting the hair down, guys.
Yeah. Boy.
Make sure you comb or brush their hair depending on the hair length, and depending on the hair length, they want their hair cut, guys.
Yeah.
When is your surgery?
Friday.
What we're going to do at surgery. We'll usually have talked about it in some detail a few times before your final preoperative appointment.
Nervous?
Not until I get into the operating room. Make it a level 1.
Somebody hand me some bags of normal saline.
They gonna put you to sleep?
Yeah. Now the operating room, that bitch like it's cold as hell.
But oh, you about to be laying down on some like
Like on a small ass, narrow ass bed. Like the
And they
shit,
gon-
like you ain't got no room to move.
Nou, hoi Annelies, je bent aan de beurt.
I'm already gonna be hooked up to IVs and shit, so they're just gonna, the anesthesia, they're
yeah.
gonna be like, come back from 5.
Even guess. Like man, it was
Nah,
you don't wait.
man, they was just, man, the whole, and them niggas, when they was packing it,
But my thing is, it didn't go through.
nope.
Yeah.
Hurt that bitch in pieces though.
Huh?
Cause they did say part of it is like inside my bone. Said they're gonna have to scrape away some of the bone and dig it out.
Just making sure the top of the taper is blended well with the bottom of the taper. We bought the bottom of the taper, but I want everything to flow as we cut to make sure that the waves come out gradually on his head, similar to a beehive, guys. And we're just tapering the part that cannot be a part of the beehive. If you can imagine a beehive, guys, we're tapering that part, and we just want everything else to be spinning in 360 ways, guys. The sides have to be tapered, and the nape, which is the back neck, has to be tapered, guys. Congruent, so everything can flow, guys. Yeah.
Whoa.
The way the waves are formed in his head is the way we taper the hair.
Yeah.
Both sides have to be the same. We can't have one side of the taper higher than the other side. Both sides of the hair has to be the same taper, guys.
Boy.
A lot of barbers make that mistake. They make the tapers different, and no, you bald the same areas and you fade the same areas. Even if the hair don't grow the same, guys, that's when blending comes. Yeah. Just smoothing out the hair, guys. Right before the lineup. That way the lineup is extra sharp.
Yeah.
I'm actually using the #1 guard with the Babyliss Pro wide open, guys. Just cleaning off the loose ends of the hair, trying to leave everything as dark and low as I can, guys. Dusting the excess hair off right before the lineup. Getting the hard line off the nape of the taper, guys.
Yeah.
Making sure everything is blended just like the sides.
Okay.
We still not done with the sides. We just making sure everything is all the way together, guys.
Yeah.
Getting all of the excess hair with the comb. Before we do some more blending, switch the clipper and guard. Now using a half guard on the Babyliss Pros. Combing off all the excess hair, guys.
Yeah.
There's no right or wrong way to fading, guys. The goal is to make it look right, because the hair sometimes don't grow the same way when it comes to the grain of the hair, the way it grows, guys. Sometimes you got hair that grows this way, hair grows that way, and it gets confusing. So just do what you got to do when it comes to blending, guys.
Yeah.
Now I have the Andy's Fade Masters.
Yeah.
The grain of his nape grows in different ways.
Yeah.
Smoothing everything out, guys. I want everything to be perfect.
Wait.
Finally got everything even, ready for the lineup.
Yeah.
Combing out the beard. Dusting the face off. Brushing the front line.
Yeah.
Starting on the left corner
Wait.
of the hairline, guys.
Okay.
But before I start on the left corner, let me pump this chair up.
Yeah.
And yes, I like to start on the corners first, because it assures that I'm not pushing them back, guys.
Wait. Okay. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yeah. What I did to the left corner, I'm gonna do to the right corner to make sure both sides are even. Then I'm gonna proceed with my line towards the middle to make sure his lineup is straight and not pushed back, guys. We want everything clean, no pushbacks.
Yeah.
Y'all see the lineup.
Fire.
Good clean lineup. Not finished. Gotta do the beard, guys. Lining up as wide as I can with the liners first. I'm using my Babyliss Pros.
Yeah.
Lining up around the ear towards the nape.
Yeah.
Have to be careful at this point, guys.
Wait.
No pushing them back, guys. It's real easy to push the nape line back. Have to be very careful and make sure everything is natural. That way everything can flow as you see, guys. Yeah. Sometimes the lineup makes the whole cut, so you have to be real careful and
Say no more.
and do your best, guys.
Yeah.
No pushbacks. Make sure your clippers are sharp, clean,
Wait.
and go to work. Yeah. Remember, guys, we're keeping it wide, starting with the liners first. I'm using the Babyliss right now. The Babyliss liners. Yeah, cutting up, gang.
Yeah.
No pushing them back.
Wait.
Keep everything natural. That way it's no grow back.
Yeah.
And when they do grow back, you just cut the grow back, but no pushing them back, cutting up, gang. We don't do no pushing them back.
Yeah.
None
of that.
Cleaning off all the excess hair above the beard that we creating.
Yeah.
That way, when we line it up with the razor,
Wait.
it's gonna come out and it's gonna bring it out way more, guys. Yeah.
Wait.
I mean, when that razor hit, you gonna see that line. It don't matter if you got a beard or not. That's why you gotta clean off all the excess hairs. The razor is good to clean off stubbles, guys. That way you can see what's there that's barely there. And it's gonna show real clean because everything else around is clean, guys. Yeah.
Wait.
Making sure everything is cleaned up
Yeah.
the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Get a little touch-ups.
Yeah.
Sometimes the hair gets stimulated while you cutting that, so you have to do the touch-ups. Making sure everything is even, both sides is even with no pushback, guys. No pushbacks.
None of that.
This ain't the time for. We don't do no pushbacks cutting up, gang. None of that. No. We cutting up. Yeah.
Man.
Line up get sharp, but it just hit different when you use the razor after the liners.
Fire.
Then you clean up after the liners, guys. They work together. Yeah.